This is the NBA, except this wheel is going to be giving every team one random legend. All right, so here we go. I don't want to spend too much time on this intro. Obviously, this is the entire NBA season. We're not doing the playoffs. We did this video with just the playoffs and their exact seeding. Today, we're doing it just a little bit differently. Probably more fun. We have 30 players on the wheel, and they're going to be giving every single team a new superstar, somebody better than pretty much on all these teams, except maybe the Nuggets. I don't know. I can't, maybe Shea. It depends really on who gets added to the team. But I don't want to spend too long on the intro because the spinning of the wheels section of this video is going to be really long. We have 30 players to pick out here. Let's get right into it. Who are the 76ers going to get? They could use anybody here. Seriously, anybody. Michael Jordan is going to the 76ers. First player off the leash, off the list, off the wheel. Wait, I can't remove his. I got to manually remove him now. Cool. Let me just randomly remove MJ. Boom. MJ's gone now. We are adding him onto the team. The Sixers could desperately use somebody like Michael Jordan. I'm not going to lie. That might be like a perfect addition for their team. I feel like just the way that 2K hates the Sixers, they might still not make the playoffs even with Jordan, but who knows? We'll see. On to the next team. We'll go ahead and real quick give them Michael Jordan. Okay, Bucks now. Giannis. Let's see who's paired up with Giannis Antetokounmpo. They could use somebody decent as well. I mean, like I said, all these players are stacked up. This is a prime James Harden. Unless it lands on Karl Malone. That was close to Karl Malone. Prime James Harden and Giannis is actually fire. Those who know about the beef that him and Giannis had throughout the late 2010s. I remember Harden said, if I could run and dunk, I'd also be the whatever he said. I don't really remember. But prime James Harden added to the Bucks. I love this big three. Damian Lillard, Harden, and then Giannis. Pretty fire. They could definitely make a run. Okay, Chicago, one of these kind of poverty teams at this point in the NBA. Not much going on in Chicago. They are going to get their hands on Kevin Garnett. I don't know how much is going to make a difference, but KG is off the wheel. Okay, up next we have the Cleveland Cavaliers, obviously the number one seed. I feel like, I don't know, Curry would be cool here, I think. Really, anybody would be cool. They just need a superstar. This feels rigged. Please land on Bird so it's not rigged. Thank you. Okay, Larry Bird being added to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pretty fire addition right there. He's obviously going to give them a lot of, just a lot. He's going to give them a lot. So we'll go ahead and give them Larry Bird. Prime Larry Bird added to the Cavaliers. And that's all they need. They need that superstar because honestly, I genuinely, I'm sorry, Cavalier fans, I don't think you can win a championship with Donovan Mitchell as your best player. That's just my opinion. Celtics, obviously, my favorites to win this year if Tatum didn't get injured. They were also down 2-0 to the Knicks, though, losing home court advantage. So who knows if they would have won. But let's go ahead and see who the Celtics get. Jerry West, Laker legend, is going to be heading to the Boston Celtics. I don't know how much I like this. I'll be honest with you. Not really a big fan, but yeah, Jerry West. Is this going to be Westbrook? Yeah, Jerry West. Boom. That's his. This is a rookie Jerry West. Okay, there we go. We got a prime Jerry West on the team, joining Tatum. Great point guard for them, so I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all. Okay, Clippers. Los Angeles Clippers. Older team. Lots of talent, high expectations going into the playoffs, but ended up not really fulfilling those expectations. Shaquille O'Neal would honestly be a perfect player for this team, I have to say. I like that a lot. Replacing Zubac, or maybe they'll move Zubac to the power forward and then play Shaq. I guess we'll see what their lineup's going to look like. I do love the pick and roll action between Shaq and James Harden. I think that's super fun. Yeah, they moved Zubac to the six man, which great six man. Okay, Grizzlies. Who is going to be pairing up next to Ja Morant as we head through this wheel? John Stockton is probably the worst option for them. So it's good that it just barely landed on Dirk because Stockton would not have meshed well with this Grizzlies team. You know who needs John Stockton? Actually, I think the Suns need John Stockton. Who did they land on? I'm blanking out. I might have to stop the recording so I can go back and look. Oh God, who did they land on? How am I forgetting this? Wow, I feel really stupid right now. Oh, it landed on Dirk. I'm an idiot. It landed on Dirk. I am literally an idiot. All right, Dirk Nowitzki, prime. Dirk Nowitzki joining the Grizzlies. I actually like this for them, although Jaren Jackson, yeah, they can move Jaren Jackson to the center. This is a great backcourt right here for them, or front court. And yeah, this helps this team a lot. Okay, up next we have the Atlanta Hawks. They could probably use like a dominant center, honestly, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel of justice. And it looks like they are going to get their hands on Bill Russell. Actually, I like that. If any team would get Bill Russell, I kind of like it to be the Hawks. I low-key can vibe with this. I can vibe with this. I like this. Bill Russell. We got to find the right Bill Russell, though. It's going to take a million years. It always takes a million years. There we go. We found it first try. I never get that first try. Okay, so the Hawks get Bill Russell, which in my opinion is actually a really nice addition to them. They could use some defense, and Trae Young can help out, whatever. I like that. Okay, Miami. They just need a superstar. Somebody to replace Jimmy Butler because their season went onto the deep end as soon as he left. Is that Duncan or Giannis? It is Giannis, just barely. Giannis Antetokounmpo, and we can just get him off of the... right here, we could just go ahead and get Giannis because he is in his prime form. That is a great addition. They just might have to move into the small forward or Bam to the center. Either one works. Fire. Okay, next is the Hornets. So let's go ahead and see who the Hornets get. There are so many great options on the wheel for them. Ooh, is that going to be LeBron? LeBron James is going to the Hornets. That is actually fire. We're going to be able to see some lobs from LaMelo to LeBron. I just hope they make the playoff. That's all. I really hope they make the playoffs. It'll be so fun to watch them. But yeah, prime LeBron James added to the Hornets. He should be able to help the Hornets make the playoffs. Him and LaMelo are going to go off. That is a fire addition for them. So now LeBron and Jordan knocked off the wheel. We now have the Utah Jazz, kind of a nothing team. It would be funny if John Stockton or Karl Malone got on this, to be honest with you. But they are going to get Wilt Chamberlain. Okay, up next is the Kings. Let's go ahead and see who they are going to get from this wheel. This gigantic wheel of all-stars and superstars. They are going to get one of the best centers of all time, Nikola Jokic. And again, we can just get him straight off from the source due to the fact that he is in his absolute prime right now. And I like this. I like Jokic on the Kings. I think this is the supporting cast that he needs, honestly. That moves Sabonis to the bench. I guess I'll help out the Kings because they should definitely be starting Sabonis at the power forward. And I like, bro, him and Sabonis duo is fire. Okay, up next, New York Knicks. They actually held on yesterday. Were able to force a Game 6 that I was very surprised about. They could use anybody here to help out Brunson and Cat because the supporting cast has not been ideal. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, hometown hero, joining the New York Knicks. And again, we should probably move Cat to the power forward. He'll be a stretch 4, which is honestly kind of perfect for him. They have a nice center power forward duo now. Okay, Lakers. Who's going to be joining Luka and LeBron? They need a center. Desperately. They desperately need a center. This is the worst possible outcome, but it's also hilarious. They're getting Stephen Curry. Why? I mean, okay. Yeah, I guess, man. That is hilarious, though. They got prime Stephen Curry on the team. It's the exact position they didn't need. They have a surplus of point guards. I guess now the best case scenario is you move Luka to the shooting guard, let Curry start at point guard. We got a Curry, Luka, and LeBron big three. Pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's cool, but it's definitely not what they needed. Okay, Orlando. What do we got for you, buddy? What do we got for you? Charles Barkley? All right. Chuck? Obviously, we're going to have to use a creative player because Charles Barkley is not technically a real player in 2K. But there are lots of Barkleys that look pretty good. You know, they look good. Okay, there we go. We got Charles Barkley in the building. 95 overall. Joining Paulo. Again, we'll probably... Wait, is he on the bench? They got Barkley running the 6-man? Yeah, that's a little off. We could play Banchero at the small forward, and then boom. Now we can play both of them. Now Banchero's coming off the bench. All right, Wagner's their guy. Fine. Wait, it landed on Iverson? Oh, no, because I removed Barkley. No, it landed on Iverson. Oh, my God, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, guys. It literally landed on Iverson. I thought because I removed him and it flashed up, but as I'm watching, I'm like, it looks like it's going to be Barkley, and then it ended up being Allen Iverson. So, yeah, this is a completely different story. Prime AI on this Magic team is fire. This is cool. They needed like a good scoring guard, so it's a great addition for them. All right. Dallas, low-key stacked team. One of 2K's favorites as well. They always finish with the first seed or the second or the third seed somehow. So they're going to get Magic Johnson would be kind of perfect, but yeah, Clyde Drexler is also a good option. I mean, again, they didn't really need too much help, but if they wanted to get, to be like one of the best teams, a Kobe Bryant probably would have done them well, or like a Hakeem Olajuwon. Clyde Drexler is probably one of the, no offense to any Clyde Drexler fans, which I doubt there are any of them. He's not the greatest player on this wheel. Definitely kind of in the bottom half for sure. Nets, this is a throwaway team. I doubt whoever gets on this team, they're not going to be able to reach the playoffs anyway. So I don't even think we're going to watch them. And they got one of the worst players. I mean, not one of the worst players because, like I said, he would have fit like the Suns perfectly. But yeah, Stockton is not what they needed. I'll tell you that. He's not what they needed. But yeah, John Stockton is on the Nets. Definitely not what they needed here. But I guess, they'll take what they can get. Okay, who's going to be joining Jokic? Jokic has never had an all-star teammate, and now he is finally going to get one as we spin the wheel. That is interesting. Hakeem Olajuwon. Kobe would have been cool, but Hakeem Olajuwon, the center duo in Denver, is literally unstoppable. How do you stop that team? I don't know. You just sit there and you pray. Prime Hakeem, the footwork in the paint. We got to up. Let me just. Okay, there we go. They got a prime Hakeem Olajuwon. This is so crazy. Look at this. Look at this power forward center duo. How do you stop that? How do you stop that in the paint? They're going to be unstoppable. Okay, Halliburton he should be like a 93 overall, I feel like. 94 overall. Should be a higher overall at this point. No offense. Oh, Durant. Prime Kevin Durant being added to the Pacers is a cool little addition, I have to say. I'm a big fan of it. Let me know in the comment section if you're also a big fan of it. Prime KD joining the Pacers. Hallie and KD, I like it. This is a championship team for sure. Okay, Pelicans. Zion just got himself into some hot water today. I'm not going to mention it, but let's just say he's definitely not going to be on the... Wait, we forgot to remove Allen Iverson. I forgot to remove Allen Iverson. There we go. Now he's removed. Okay, let's spin it again. Yeah, let's just say he's probably not coming back to New Orleans. He's going to be on his way out somewhere. Charles Barkley and Zion Williamson is pretty funny. Both, let's just say, round players in the NBA. Not really. Let's say they're not known for being in the greatest shape of all time or being ripped. But I do like this addition. We're going to have to move one of them to the small forward, or we can move down to the bench. But no, we'll move down to the small forward. Let him run it there. And then this is the team. They still start Trey Murphy. That's kind of disrespectful, but whatever. Okay, Detroit, Cade Cunningham, they could use a Kobe Bryant they need like a mature type of guy. I like Dr. J. I do like Dr. J, though. Dr. J is cool. Okay, Julius Erving added to the Pistons. Fire. Not a lot of teams left. We have, 8 more on the wheel spin? That's cool. Almost done here. Raptors, low-key a throwaway team, unless they get like Kobe Bryant. I don't know. I can't see this team even reaching the finals, even if they get like Wade, but I think they're going to get Magic. That's Wade. It was on the cusp of Wade and Magic Johnson, and they ended up getting kind of the worser option, but they did need like a certified bucket, and Magic is a certified bucket, but in a different way. So we got Wade here. Houston. Again, there's not one real superstar on this team. Kobe Bryant would work perfectly. Magic Johnson as well. It's going to land on Magic. As soon as I say Magic Johnson, it lands on Magic. That's exactly the player they need. Somebody to replace Van Vliet. Somebody to get the ball moving around, hitting everybody on the, hitting Sengun in the pick and roll, hitting Jalen Green for the corner threes. I think this is a perfect addition to the Houston Rockets as we add Magic Johnson. Okay. Up next, the San Antonio Spurs. Who is going to be joining Victor Wembanyama in San Antonio? I would love it. Oh, that's crazy. They're putting Duncan on this team? All right. I want to see some more parity here. But I guess we'll allow it. I mean, this kind of reminds me of the video I did where I I gave every team their best player of all time. So we already kind of got to see Tim Duncan and Wemby teamed up together, and I think the Spurs in that video, spoiler alert, if you want to watch it, or if not, if you don't, then here's a spoiler. The Spurs won with Wemby and Tim Duncan as their duo, so they could easily win the championship here. Moses Malone is being added to the Phoenix Suns. They did need a center, and Moses Malone is a good one. Kawhi would have been cool, but they don't need another scorer. That's the thing. Like, Moses Malone is a scorer, but his main strengths are rebounding and defense. So adding prime Moses Malone is cool to this Phoenix Suns team. They needed something like that. The Thunder don't really need anybody. They're already stacked, but I guess Kobe would be... I mean, if they want to just win it all, it's not going to be Karl Malone that wins it all for them, but it's still going to be kind of OP for sure. I feel like this is setting up a Kobe and Curry teamed up scenario here. I'm not going to lie, which I would be so happy if it happens. Who are the Timberwolves going to get here, ladies and gentlemen, is the question now. Who are the Timberwolves going to get? I just kind of don't want it to be Kobe because I want CP3. That would be great for them. Yeah, Chris Paul is really nice. Replace Mike Conley. They need like a leader on this team. Ant is a great leader, but he's also young, so they need a leader. Prime Chris Paul, high key perfect for this team. I'm not even gonna lie. I love this addition. Oops, I didn't mean to spin it. This is not a real spin. This is not a real spin for the Portland Trailblazers. Not a real spin. We got to remove Chris Paul off the list. Okay, 3 players remain. Who are the Trailblazers going to get? Please, not Kobe. We want Kobe on a winning team. Land on Scottie. Yes, sir. Scottie Pippen joining the Trailblazers. He was a Trailblazer in real life. He played for them. I believe it was his last team. Or was it? Oh, no. He actually signed with the Bulls, I think. Technically. For his last team. I can't remember, though. Scottie Pippen added to the Trailblazers. Cool. Okay, so this next spin determines if Kobe is going to the Warriors or the Wizards. Please get on the Warriors, Kobe. Yes. No, stop the count. Kobe joining the Golden State Warriors. I love it. Get their replacement for Klay Thompson. It's possibly the best replacement you can get at that position other than Michael Jordan. But yeah, prime Kobe Bean Bryant joining the Warriors. And now we will add Kawhi Leonard to the Wizards. I'm sorry, Kawhi. You are entering what I like to call basketball hell. Okay, prime Kawhi Leonard on the team. And now every team is situated, ladies and gentlemen. Every team has a random GOAT. We can go through them real quick. So we got Michael on the Sixers, Bill Russell on the Hawks, Wilt on the Jazz, Kareem on the Knicks, Hakeem on the Nuggets, Dirk on the Grizzlies, LeBron's on the Hornets, which is going to be fire. 2 Giannis's, one is on the Bucks and one is on the Heat. Jokic's, there's a Jokic on the Kings. Curry's on the Lakers. Tim Duncan is on the Spurs. Kobe's on the Warriors. Larry Bird's on the Cavs. Shaq made his way to the Clippers. Luka is, that's not an addition. Durant's on the Pacers. Julius Erving's on the Pistons. Harden the Bucks. Garnett the Bulls. LeBron, that's not an addition. Magic on the Rockets. And Jerry West on the Celtics. Barkley on the Pelicans. Moses Malone on the Suns. Kawhi. Clyde. Iverson on the Magic, Malone on the nice. Wade on the Raptors, and that's really it. I'm not going to go through every single. We basically went through every player, but that's really it. If you guys made it this far in the video, smash like and subscribe, and let's get right in to the playoffs. Okay, Michael Jordan MVP, 24, 6, and 7. Westbrook was the 6th man of the year. Bill Russell defensive of the year. Iverson clutch of the year. He averaged 28 points. God damn. This is the first team All-NBA. There is a Michael, a LeBron, a Shea, a Luka, and a Jokic here. Let's see what LeBron did on the Hornets here. Let's see what he was able to accomplish as a Charlotte Hornet. Solid 25, 7, and 9. He could have won MVP, but probably his team didn't finish that high. This is the second team. What did Kobe do on the Warriors? 28 points, helping the Warriors out. Wemby, 21 and 10. Larry Bird out here as well for the Cavaliers. And it's the defensive teams. Okay, I want to check one more thing. Check league leaders right now. Shea averaged the most points, 31. Trey averaged 30. Brunson with 30. Iverson averaged the 4th most out of the added players. He averaged the most. Kobe, 2nd. Clyde put up 27 a night. Curry with 25 a night. LeBron, 25 a night. Wilt put up only 24 a night. Expecting more out of you. Shaq with 24 a night. Luka, 24, 8, and 9. This is what the NBA looks like as of now. We are going to be simulating the play-in. We have to in this type of video. It has to be simmed. So let's get right into this. Okay, first play-in game is between Shaq and Jokic. That's a blockbuster matchup right here. Let's go ahead and see how this one goes. Okay, so the Clippers are going to end up taking care of business here. Jokic did at 39 and 3, Levine 22 and 7, Shaq 26 and 12. It's going to be the Clippers though who advance, meaning Jokic still has a chance to advance here. So now we got Jokic and Hakeem versus Magic Johnson and the Rockets. I have a feeling that the Rockets are going to have no answer for Hakeem and Jokic. I can't imagine any team having an answer for them, but it looks like it's going to be a Houston Rocket blowout. The addition of Magic was great. Wow, and that means Hakeem and Jokic are already kicked out of the playoffs, which is insane to me. Magic putting up 18, 7, and 10 in this season, and he led the Rockets to a play-in win. Now in the East, we have Kevin Garnett and the Bulls versus Dwayne Wade and the Raptors. Not going to lie, the Bulls are a better team all throughout the roster. I think it's going to be a pretty easy matchup, I think. I would expect it to be at least. Kind of a close game, but it's going to be a 5-point game. Yeah, it's going to be the Raptors who win this one. No Hoppins yet as we continue with the play-in rounds. Let's check the stats here. Garnett, Vooch had a big game. Garnett also. Wade had a big game, 30 points, but he only averaged 18 points for the Raptors, surprisingly. Okay, next playing game is between the Celtics and the Pistons. Celtics, I guess, I don't know how they finished. Honestly, I don't know how they finished with the 9 seed. And also the Pistons. I thought the Pistons were going to be better with Dr. J, but clearly I was wrong. Let's get right into this game. Sort of close, depending on if somebody takes the lead here. No, it's going to be very close. I think this is going to be our first hopping game. 3-point game, 4 minutes. See if the Celtics can hold on here. 2-point game now. 3-point game, 2-point game now. Here we go. 1 minute and 42 seconds. We'll hop in. Here's Julius Erving with it. Into Cade. I don't even see Jerry West. Oh, he's on the floor. They're running a lot of point guards, though. What is this lineup? Cade misses. They're running Jerry West, Pritchard, Derek White, and Julius and Drew Holiday. Jerry West all the way to the basket with the left hand. Yeah, they're running 4 point guards and then Porzingis. It's a very, very odd lineup, but let's see if it pays off. I'm not really sure. Cade has it. Crossover behind the back. On Payton. Pritchard blocked by Kristaps. Drew Holiday now 4-3. Knocks it down. Celtics balling out right now. Cade spins. He had a lane. He could have taken it in. Now he's going to take it in. Hop, step. Beautiful move from from Cade Cunningham. He did it on Peyton Pritchard. See Jerry West go to work here for the Boston Celtics. I don't know why they are playing Tatum and Brown. It doesn't make any sense, but I'm not going to question. Tough shot. Jerry West got 20 tonight. Here's Cade. 18 seconds, 17 seconds on the shot clock. 15 seconds here. Screen comes from Jalen Duren as he cuts inside. 9 seconds here. Cade's going to have to make a move. Inside. Great defense. I didn't even realize Porzingis got the block. One more bucket. This game's probably over. Jerry West looking to take over. Misses the layup. Still some time here for Detroit. Cade taking it in on Pritchard. They kind of need a 3 at this point. Oh, that's almost stolen by Jerry West. See if Beasley can get a 3 to go. He's going to take the midi. Tough shot is good. Jaylen Brown. They foul him. Obviously. Now they bring in the Celtics starters, as they should be. Missing free throws in the clutch is Jaylen Brown. This gives the Pistons a lot of time. They need a 3, though, kind of. 5 seconds here. 4 seconds. Duren sets a screen. They go to... Oh, that's a great pass! Tie ball game now. 1 second left. Jerry West for the win. They choke this one. They choke this game away. Okay, let's go ahead and simcast the overtime. See who takes care of business. It's going to be the Celtics, I think. Oh, whoa. What happened here? 1 second for the Celtics to tie up the game. All of a sudden, Detroit has a lead. Are they going to Jerry West? No, Jaylen Brown in the corner for the tie. So it's the Pistons who advance and land the 7 seed. Or is this the 8 seed? No, yeah, they have a chance to get the 8 seed. Got you. Good play-in game right there as Boston is officially eliminated. Here we go. First, this is to get into the 8 seed. See how Jokic and the Kings do if they can take out Magic and his Rockets. And this game, the Kings have a strong lead, but really anything can happen here. No, but I think the Kings, 9-point game, kind of close. 10-point game. I will slow down the sim just a little bit, but I think it's the Kings who are going to take care of business here. Unless Houston can get one more bucket. Ooh, they could have. 7-point game, one more bucket, and I would hop in. Is this a free throw? Okay, 5-point game. Yeah, I'll hop into this. Sure. Why not? I'll watch this. I don't mind that at all. Magic is in the game. He's guarding Malik Monk. Let's see how Jokic does. I'm assuming they're going to find him on most of the possessions. DeMar screen. Malik Monk. They go to Jokic. Jokic versus Sengun. I like this matchup. Baby Jokic versus Jokic. Spins. Double team comes. They need to kick it out to DeMar. DeMar, wide open 3. Hits it. 8-point game. One more stop, and I think this is over. Big shot from DeMar DeRozan. Jalen Green doing random moves. Magic wide open midi. Misses. Wow, that's game. You miss a midi like that, you don't even really want to be here. Zach LaVine, 22, 2, and 10, and 2. Jokic, 20, 10, and 12. And Malik, 20 points. So solid. And then DeMar kind of hit the icing on the cake. 3-pointer to put them up 8. I like this Kings team, I have to say. With Jokic, I like it. All right, our final playing game. Obviously, between Garnett and Julius Erving. I honestly could care less who wins this. The other game was a little more entertaining to me. But if it's a hopping game, we will hop in. You know the rules. This is close so far, too. So it looks like it could go either way. Oh, yeah, this is definitely going to be a hopping. Second time watching the Pistons. We'll watch Kevin Garnett a little bit. We'll hold it down to the last... All right, now we'll hop in. That was a good time. Has it for the Bulls. They go to Collins. Now it's Kevin Garnett, kind of running point guard. He has Julius Erving on him. Definitely a tough matchup for Dr. J. KG putting his head down and trying to get in the paint. He draws a foul. I'm not even kidding, guys. Guys, this animation in 2K, and I see it a lot because I record 2K videos every single day for the past, 2 years. I hate this animation. It makes me so angry. It's the foul bait animation. It's so annoying to watch. I hate it. Everything about that animation makes me angry. Okay, Garnett's going to get 2 free throws as he knocks down the first. Here's Cade Cunningham. He's not really giving it to Dr. J, which is kind of odd, but whatever. They're going to call timeout. 3-point game, 17 seconds. Jaden Ivey has it. Screen comes from Duren. He's cutting inside. They go to Cade. Into Duren. Great defense from Vucevic. Again, the same animation. Back to back, this stupid animation. It gets me angry. Why does it keep happening in this game specifically? I swear, if I see that animation a third time in a row, I'm literally clicking off the video. Hey, yo, spin. Hey, yo, misses. Chance for the Pistons to tie up the game here or even possibly take the lead. Screen comes from Duren. He hits it. They go to Cade. In the post, it's Cade Cunningham. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 5 seconds into Julius Erving. Now he finally touches the ball and hits it. 111, 111. It's my lucky number. So make a wish. Subscribe to the channel to make that wish come true. And watch as your dreams fly high. But you have to subscribe for the dream to come true. Here's Josh Giddey. Cade on him. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Is it? Oh, it's going to be Garnett. Smaller defender on him. He can take care of this. That's a tough shot. Good. Timeout Detroit. They have a 2-point lead with 5 seconds left. KG is hyped up. 4.9 seconds. Cade with 3 seconds, with 2 seconds for the tie. Oh, my God. This game is never ending. This game is never ending, man. We are going to overtime. It's the second Detroit Pistons overtime in this, in a row. Let's see if they can once again win it all here. It's going to be the Bulls who take care of business, though. Garnett, 33, 12, and 8. Kobe Whitehead, 24, 2, and 5. Josh Giddey, 17, 19, and 11. As for the Pistons, Cade had kind of a rough game here. Dr. J could have definitely played better for Detroit in general. But yeah, the playoffs are set. This is our first round. Let's get right into it. Okay, there is one elimination game I see. It's between the Knicks and the Raptors. I believe the Knicks have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, if I'm not mistaken. They do. They have Kareem. And they're looking to shut down the Raptors here. Again, we simcast every elimination game in these. We used to not do it, but nowadays we do it. Makes it more fun. Makes the video interesting and enjoyable. It's the Knicks who take care of business here and are the first team to reach the first round, or the second round, sorry. Now, we do have a couple more elimination games here. So the Clippers are about to upset the Spurs, possibly. They're up 3-0. Shaq, Kawhi, and Harden might take out Timmy D and Wemby. We'll see if they can do that in this game 4, unless the Spurs fight hard to try to keep their spot in this playoff. But yeah, it's going to be the Spurs who do win this one. Wemby with 26 and 11, Tim Duncan 20 and 18. Wemby's averaged 27 in the playoffs right now. Oh my God, he's going off. Okay, Larry Bird and the Cavs are up. What are they up? 3-1? 3-1 versus the Hawks, who of course have Bill Russell. Let's go ahead and see if Cleveland can finish things off here, or will it be Bill Russell trying to help this team come back? And it looks like it will be. They're going to force a Game 6. 57 points, averaging 43 in the playoffs. How? What's his recent games? Let's see. Against Cleveland, 49, 43, 30, bad game. 39, 57 for a grand total of 43 points a game. 43. 2K genuinely just loves Trae Young. They're never beating the allegations of Trae Young deer riders. Okay. Thunder, Warriors, Mavericks, Lakers. Okay, now up next is Mavericks, Lakers. They could end up taking out the Lakers here. The Mavericks, of course, have Clyde Drexler. And I'm surprised. I thought Steph, Luka, and LeBron would have a better season. Close game. 2 minutes and 17 seconds, 5-point game. Time to see how Curry, LeBron, and Luka can do. I don't know the lineup they're running. They're running all three of them right now. Again, it seems like there's a problem, though, with this Laker team. They don't have a center. They're running Rui Hachimura at the center position. It's going to be impossible. Kyrie taking it on Steph. That's a tough shot. Is good. That is really just the biggest problem with this Laker team is the fact that they just don't have a center. They're playing Curry, Austin Reeves, Luka, and LeBron all at the same time. All four of them are defensive liabilities. It's not good. It's really, you can see Curry just forcing up stupid paint shots. Things are not looking good here. Anthony Davis is going to go all the way on Austin Reeves. That's so easy. I'll give them more time because it is a 9-point game. It's technically possible that they can come back from this, but I highly doubt it. They're going to need some Steph Curry big-time threes right now. Curry into Hachimura, gets a slam dunk, 7-point game. They just don't have a center. They don't have a center. It's disgusting to watch. Clyde out to Marshall, back to Clyde. And the addition of Clyde Drexler is perfect for the Mavericks. They just needed a better addition. They needed a Shaq on this team. Look at it. I mean, Lively is feasting and beasting and feasting in the paint. They needed a Shaq, or a Kareem or Will, just any center. Honestly, Bill Russell would have been perfect for this team. Rebounds, defense, Hachimura, trying to get into the paint. It's just not working. They're up 9 with a minute left. They're not going to come back, guys. Curry did average only 20 points. Jesus, Luka put up 24 and LeBron 27. That might have also been an issue here. Why is LeBron leading the team in scoring when you have Curry and Luka on the team? Is it because Curry and Luka are underperforming, or is it because LeBron wants all the stardom to himself? Either way, the Mavericks are the second team to advance. Okay, Game 5, San Antonio versus the Clippers. Again, San Antonio was down 3-0. I expect the Clippers to finish things off here, but you never know. I mean, I've seen teams come back from 3-0 in these. I've seen it with my own eyes, but yeah, I think it's going to be the Clippers who win this. They're up 7. Yep, there it is. Tim Duncan, 29, 9, and 4. He tried his best. I'm very surprised the second seed is kicked out. But again, Shaq was kind of the perfect team. As far as the Spurs, playing against the Clippers was probably the worst team they could have played against because Shaq can stop them, And, not much they can do there. Okay, we have a lot of close series here. I think we're going to watch this next, I believe. Yep, this is next. LaMelo Ball and LeBron versus Tyrese Halliburton and Kevin Durant. I love that matchup. That's a fun matchup. This should be fun to watch in real life, just on the TV. Genuinely, I would enjoy watching this matchup. Looks like a pretty close game. I think the Hornets are going to force a Game 7, which I love, by the way. 42, 8, and 7. LaMelo 14, 5, and 8. And then Siakam. Durant only had 15 and 11. What the heck did Halliburton do? 5 and 15. How many turnovers did he have? 2. 15 assists, 2 turnovers, man. Halliburton really is that guy. Okay, Hawks, Cavaliers. Cavs with Larry Bird, right. And Trae Young's been averaging 40. So let's see if the Cavs can finish things off here. They were also up 3-1. Is Trae Young just going to continue to have a masterclass of a playoff? Because he's up big right now. Yeah, he's going to win this one again. Donovan Mitchell, 27. Larry Bird, 24. Dude, what is happening with Trae Young? 45 points a game. What is happening? Why are they letting him drop so many points? 50, 57, 39. What the heck? What's happening here? Okay, Kobe Bryant and the Warriors. I love this. I love this team right here. And I would also be super happy if they take down the Thunder with Karl Malone. It would make my day. Let's see if they can finish things off here. Kobe and Curry is such a cool duo. And it looks like, 6-point game. This could have been a hop-in, but it's going to be the Warriors who win it all. 31 and 9 for Karl Malone. He averaged, let's see what he averaged. What did he average? 29 points. Damn. Shea put up 31, and then they still were not able to beat a 26-point per game Steph, a 18-point per game Jimmy, and I'm assuming 28. 32-point per game Kobe. So they are reaching the second round. They're the 4th team to do so. Like I said, lots of close series here. Let's see if the Bulls can upset Michael Jordan and the Sixers. Like I said, man, 2K hates the Sixers. They absolutely despise them for God knows why. This might be a close game. Definitely a close game. Oh, no doubt. 4 minutes, 5-point game. Unless the Sixers can hold on here. 6-point game still. Now it's a 3-point game, 5-point game. This is still within striking distance for the Bulls. Definitely within striking distance now. We might end up watching Jordan play here. 3-point game. We will hop in here. Let's do it. 4-point game, actually. Jordan is not in the game. What's going on? Did he foul out? Uh-oh. No, he's here. I'll sub him in for them. Maybe don't play Jared McCain and maybe play Michael Jordan. Might be a better option for you guys since you are facing elimination, quite literally. It's Tyrese Maxey out to Drummond now. Joel Embiid. Maxey into Embiid. Deep in the post, bodying his defender, Jared McCain. Bang! Unexpected bucket. Maybe you shouldn't sub in Jordan. What's Jordan doing today? Only 21 points. Yeah, you keep McCain in. Why not? Into Vooch. Joel, you got to start Vucevic. Come on, dude. Come on, Joel. What are we doing? You got to at least be able to stop Vooch. Great pass into Embiid. Embiid, can he finish? Yes, that's easy for him. Easy money. No matter how much 2K hates Joel Embiid, they still will let him score over Vucevic. But apparently he can't defend Vucevic as he gets an easy foul call there. Michael Jordan checks back in right after this free throw at that Vooch misses, which means the Sixers can ice the game on the next possession. Low-key if they score. I mean, they'd be up, 8 points? Here's Maxey. I don't know why Jordan doesn't have the ball. I couldn't tell you why. Doesn't make any sense to me. That's a bad pass. Jesus, what are they doing? Here's Giddey. Giddey for 3. Misses. Okay, one more bucket and this is over. Paul George, get it out of your hands. You're a bum, Paul George. You too, Quentin Grimes. Maxey. Embiid sets the screen. 10 seconds here. 9 seconds, Maxey. Pull-up mid-range is missed. 6-point lead. Oh, the Sixers are going to foul. It's over. It's over. They're not coming back. That's game. 26 and 15 for Garnett. Jordan, again, kind of had a down game, but Maxey picked it up with 22. What is Joel Embiid doing? 17. Like, why does 2K hate Joel Embiid so much? They really hate him. Acting like he didn't average 35 a game. And did he actually average this amount in 2024? I forgot. No, that's because he was injured for like half the season. Yeah, that's full of fake stats. Okay, 3 Game 7 so far. We might have a fourth one here with this series. We haven't even gotten to watch this yet. Chris Paul and Anthony Edwards balling out together in Minnesota. Let's see if Jokic can maybe force a Game 7, which would mean 4 Game 7s in the first round. But it looks like Ant is going to finish off the job here at home on the away court. Jokic had a rough game, kind of. Ant put up 24. Chris Paul, again, perfect player to add to this Timberwolves team. Literally perfect. 3 Game 7s, and they're all in the East. First one is LeBron James and LaMelo versus Halliburton and Halliburton and KD. And the Pacers are up big. Hornets keeping it somewhat close. I mean, they're definitely still in the game. Now they're not, though. Now they're not in the game. Okay, Brandon Miller had 23. LeBron had a rough Game 7. 6 turnovers as well. LaMelo didn't do anything this playoffs. He averaged 17 points a game. Durant with 40. Siakam with 17 and 10. Halliburton, 8 points and 14 assists. Knicks versus Pacers in the second round, which will be fun. Is this next? Okay. Will Trae Young continue his utter dominance? They were up. The Cavs were up 3-1. But no, I think it's going to be the Cavs who finish them off. They're up big. Oh, my God, it's close. Oh, my God, the Hawks took over. The Hawks just won. Trae Young, 41 points. He's having an all-time NBA playoffs right now. 44 and 10 a game. He's going to get humbled by whoever. I mean, if the Bulls win this series, then I actually could see the Hawks going all the way. And the Hawks are up. Are we going to get a rematch of a close game, or is this going to be a crazy upset? Yeah, this is a crazy upset. Jordan loses in Game 7. Garnett with 32 and 20. What a bizarre, first round. Like, this is crazy that the Clippers beat the Spurs. Not that crazy, actually, because they had Shaq. But this is crazy to me. Kevin Garnett just beat Michael Jordan in the Sixers in 7, further proving my case that 2K hates the Sixers. And then the Hawks, I mean, I would have never predicted Trae Young averaging 44 points a game, dude. Look at these last couple games right now. Look at this, 49, 43. Well, he wasn't doing this in the regular season. What, 49, 43, 30, 39, 57 is insane. Like, on 14 for 17 shooting, 22 free throws Okay, yeah, I see what's going on. There's some weird stuff going on in the 2K headquarters. Let's get it. Come on. See what ends up happening in this second round. Some blowouts. We'll watch this if the Warriors can take out the Clippers. Kind of a close game here. We'll hop in a minute and 45, 4-point game. We'll watch Kobe and Steph Curry ball out together. Let's do it. Kobe, Steph, and Jimmy all on the court together. Fun times in Golden State. Jimmy has it. Back to Kobe now. Curry. Curry taking it in. Pull up mid-range. Good. Tough bucket from Steph Curry. He's got 21 tonight. See, Shaq. Again, the Warriors are another team that don't really have a center. I mean, Draymond, but he's a little small for Shaq. That's not your... Come on. Come on, 2K. Keep it real with me. Keep it real with me right now, 2K. Keep it so 100 with me. Shaq was never doing this. This is not Shaq's body. I'm sorry, 2K. That is not Shaq's body. He was not taking post fadeaways like that. Fake. Curry, 17 seconds here. Maybe give it to Kobe. Let Kobe do some work. I mean, he does have Harden on him, so it's an easy blow by every time. As Harden, that's a hard foul. Call a flagrant on that bit. Curry obviously not going to miss any free throws here as he knocks down both. One more stop, and I'd low-key call this game over. Harden spins. See, look, Draymond's too short to catch it. Well, this just went through his hands. Clippers staying in the game right now. Redondo. Why haven't I seen Kobe touch the ball? Curry, a tough shot is missed. Here's Kawhi. Shaq on the cut. They're going to find Shaq every time. Remember when Draymond was on that podcast talking about how he could stop Shaq? Let's see. Double team. Tough shot. Missed. Oh, he was right. They foul. That's game. Warriors win, ladies and gentlemen. Warriors win 38-2. Harden had 12 and 18 assists. I told you that pick and roll between him and Harden would be crazy. Kobe had 35, but wasn't really touching the ball at the end of the... That was weird. I don't know. Did he not score that much in the fourth quarter? That's why? Damn, Shaq had 18 in the fourth. Kobe did have 12 in the fourth, so I don't know why he wasn't touching the ball more towards the end of the game. But, yeah, it makes kind of little sense to me. But they're the first team to advance to the conference finals. And everything is 3-1 here. First, we got the Pacers versus Knicks. Let's see if Kevin Durant can hold on for one more game with the Pacers. This is pretty back and forth right now, ladies and gentlemen. But it's the Knicks who pull away towards the end, winning in 5. And how are the Bulls making this big of a Cinderella run? First, we're going to watch the Mavericks. To refresh your memory, they have Clyde. You already know the Timberwolves have Chris Paul. Let's see if they finish off this series in 5. And it's going to be the Timberwolves who force game 6. Okay. The Chicago Bulls are making a crazy Cinderella run right now. From all the way deep in the play-in to here. Yeah, I want to watch Trae Young play. I do. I want to watch Trae Young play. The Chicago Bulls are the team we've watched in a hop-in the most by far. But they're playing against Trae Young, who's been averaging... How has he been doing? Is this game broken, guys? I mean, he had 15 in this game, but he has 50 in this... Wait. He dropped 39. Okay, I thought he dropped 50 again. He's averaging 38 points, but his average is going to shoot up after this game because he just dropped 50. I got to watch Trae Young play because if he's really doing this in the Simcast, I got to see him actually on the court playing basketball. Down 3-1. Season on the line. 50-point game. That's going to go in. I'm surprised. Clint Capella back out to Dyson Daniels. His three-pointer. Bang! Here's Josh Giddey. The Bulls have had a miraculous Cinderella run. Great pass to Garnett, and it's all led by that man right there. Trae Young step back. Josh Giddey. Trae Young literally unstoppable in this sim right now. He's averaging 40 points a game. He has 3 50-point games in the playoffs. Dyson Daniels. Fadeaway 3. Woo! Dyson Daniels heating up. He's not even really known for his shooting, too. Giddey into Garnett. Deep in the post, Anu Kungwu. 12 seconds here. Forces one up and misses. Rebound. Who's that? Hunter? Bill Russell. Oh, I forgot they had Bill Russell. Trae Young, a pull-up three. Misses. It's Kobe White now out to Josh Giddey. That's a terrible play. Wait, how is that Hawks ball? Wait. How is this Hawks ball? Well, I gotta see. How did that manage to not touch him? Hold on a second. I'm doing some research here. I'm doing the instant replay. So he just wait. So you're telling me it didn't touch his fingerprints right here? We gotta scope this out. Let's see. Did it touch his fingerprints? Let's get a focus here. Ooh, I think that definitely grazed his fingertips. I guess it just missed. They gotta replay that one. Trae Young back out to Zachary Richier. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Out to Trae Young. Pull up three-pointer, misses. Vooch the rebound. They have a chance to tie up the game. Kobe White has it. 7 seconds here. 5 seconds. Into Kevin Garnett. Puts it up and good! How many close games have the Chicago Bulls been in this sim? Everything is down to the wire. Okay, Trae Young. If you're as good as 2K says you are, dropping 40 a game, you should be able to ice this game right here. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Wild shot, I was going to say. Overtime it is. Simcast this. The Bulls are going to win as the Cinderella run continues. He had 55 points, which is insane. 36 and 11 for Kevin Garnett. He is going crazy for the Chicago Bulls team. I don't know how this is working so well, but yeah, they're the second team or the third team to reach. I got to see Trae Young real quick. So he ended up averaging 40 points and 10 assists. The crazy thing about him is that he not only had, he had a 43-point game. Oh, that was before the playoffs. Oh, no, that was the play-in. He had 49 against the Cavs, then another 43, then a 39, which is mid, 57 and 50, back-to-back 50-point games, and then another 40-point game. And then he had 3 mid games, 39, which is pretty good, and then 55 points. I'm in shock. All right, let's see if the Mavericks can take care of business here at home. And they're up 30 points, so it looks like they will. Clyde Drexler and the Mavericks, and the Final Four is here. We got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jalen Brunson, and Cat versus Garnett and Giddey. If the Bulls win this series, I'll be in shock, honestly. And then in the West, we have Kyrie, Clyde, and Anthony Davis versus Jimmy, Kobe, and Steph. Let's do it. Okay, Knicks are up 3-0. This is what I expected. I'm not going to lie. I expected this. I expected this. I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect the Bulls to actually beat this Knicks team. I would have been in shock if they did. Knicks win, reaching the finals. Brunson went 24-2-8. Karl-Anthony Towns 16-11. We haven't even seen this Knicks team play one time. Let's see if the Mavericks take a 3-1 lead. They do. 2K loves the Mavericks. And they're blowing out Kobe, Steph, Jimmy, and the Warriors. I wanted to see the Warriors go far, but it's not happening. This is our final right here. Mavericks 1-0, 2-0 here, 3-0, 3-1. There it is. Clyde wins the Finals MVP. Whoa, that was the longest playoff simulation I've done so far. I'm pretty sure when it's all said and done. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 5K. I got a special surprise for you guys when we hit 5,000 subs. Make sure to check out the main channel. It's the first link in the description. My name is Ethan. Peace.